Welcome to Miller's Mods, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a comparison between the original gecko and the clone. So let's begin, shall we? We'll start off with the original gecko, since it was the original thing after all. All right, this is a gecko. Okay, this is a 3D printed gecko from Silver Fox Industries. Okay, what this is this is a Magnum grip Springer pistol. Okay, proprietary magazines. It is what it is. Okay, this blaster, if you buy like a fully assembled version from Silver Fox, it's anywhere between $250 to $300. Keep that price point in mind, between $250 and $300. Okay, this is made out of 3D printing. It functions perfectly. I won't take anything away from it. Okay, I will not take anything away from it, because building a gecko is not an easy thing to do. Okay, this blaster does about 140 or so. You know, it's a nice pistol. It definitely does perform well. Okay, but my only issue is it's 3D printing. It's not injection molded or whatever, you know. And I've said it many times in videos. I have really bad luck with 3D printing. We all know that. Okay, but I mean, this is definitely a nice quality pistol. Okay, now a while back, China got involved, and since there are no IP laws in China, they got a hold of the files for this blaster, and they made these. But they made these out of injection molding. Now, when you buy a gecko from China, or as they call it, the Lizzie, the blaster is going to shoot anywhere between 70 to 130 FPS or so, depending on which one you get, you know, and who assembled it that day, I'm guessing. But the main difference is from the injection molded clone and the 3D printed, aside from the materials it's made out of, is this blaster has a magazine release here and here. It's an ambi-mag release, okay? Second thing, as I said, was the material. This blaster does not have a mag release. It's plug and play, basically, you know, and there really is no real design difference. This is, as I said, a one-to-one clone to this, pretty much. You know, the only main difference is aside from the moral ramifications, such as should you copy somebody else's work and sell it as your own, you know, things like that, you know, and the whole IP situation with China or whatever, which I'm not qualified to speak on, and I won't even try. You know, the main difference is what they're made out of and quality. Okay, this blaster though costs like $40 compared to $250. Now, my thing is, yes, I believe it's supporting the original creator. I have the files for this blaster. I bought the files, never had a blaster made out of it yet. It's just my way of paying homage to the creator. Okay, but I've done that with this blaster, with the zinc, and with a few other ones as well. Just because I believe the creator should get something. And as a YouTuber, I figure, you know, just support the creator the best you can. If you're going to buy clones, that's fine. Just go out and buy the files. The files are only like $6 or so. But the main difference is the material too. I mean, this is definitely a more well-built blaster, and it costs $40 compared to $300. Well, $250 to $300. If you think about it, when a lot of people come into the community, a lot of new people come in, they're not going to want to drop $300 on a pistol. They're not even going to want to drop $80 to $100 on a pistol and buy a Viper or a Fire Rat or something like that. So what they're going to do is they're going to go buy something like this. Okay, it's a great thing for new people to start off on, something like this, because it'll teach you how to tune a blaster like this. Like these two blasters, they hit identical, like 140 apiece, you know, which is really great. So, like I say, these blasters here, I would consider more or less for new people. And if you have a 3D printer and such, then definitely get something like this. You know, it just depends on how much money you have and which one you want. You know, because they are identical, but as I said, aside from the intellectual property disputes and everything like that, The only difference is what they're made out of. That's it. But the choice is yours. You could either spend $300 for something like this, and maybe you have to have the parts reprinted every so often, or $40, and then maybe spend another $20-$30 in mod parts, and it'll do $140. Choice is yours. So there really is not that many differences between these two blasters. Like I said, aside from the magazine release, it comes down to the materials used. But in any event, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my comparison between the clone of the gecko and the original gecko. Until next time, this is Myler's Mods signing off.